Okay, that looks right. There we go. Okay. Okay, that was weird. I didn't turn my mic off. I didn't. So you heard me washing my hands, right? Okay. Okay, let me look at an iron smelter. So, this thing we know can supply 4 iron smelters. 4 iron smelters gives us 30 per minute. Oh. Basically, 4 iron smelters gives 120 per minute. I think what I might want to do is say we get 4 smelters. Each smelter is its own line for constructors. If this says 20 per minute, it says 30 per minute. Okay. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to figure out how to do the math on this. I basically want a full belt. A full belt of iron. The way this is looking, I need 2. I think the other thing I have to keep in mind is how many, 60 resources per minute. So 2 smelters can fully supply one of these Mark 1 belts. So I think that's what we do. We go 2 smelters per belt. That one belt will be able to supply 3 of these guys. So I think math-wise, 1 pure iron vein will be able to supply 6 constructors making iron plates non-stop. You indeed heard the washing of hands and the closing of a door, as also me going to the refrigerator getting water. So, okay. So I think I know what I need to do here. We need to do splitters to get 4 smelters here, and then mergers to get 2 lines, and that should give us 2 full lines of iron. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to deconstruct this guy, this guy, this guy. And we're going to get this set up. Looking at the infinity and beyond to do the math on stream. What is infinity and beyond? Other than a quote from Toy Story. I don't know what that is. Okay. So we go, and actually now that I have platforms, I want to actually put these smelters on the platforms. So I want to do F. I want to have a platform, so this is better looking. So it's going to be like, actually, let's do this. 8, 7. Let's do that. And 1 more here. And yeah. And actually, let's just make this one the big one because it looks a little funky. Okay, so the goal is here to have 4 smelters being supplied by this one guy. I got to remember how we did that before. We did this before on our other game. So let's place the smelters first to give us an idea how this will line up. Smelter, is it basically 1 smelter per thing here? Yeah, I think that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I believe it's 2 splitters into 1 splitter, I believe. So, yeah. So it'd be like, one between those guys and 1 between these guys. Like that. There. And then one that splits to those two guys. Let's hope that this will all fit and do what I want it to do. I think this works. There. Oh, it's beautiful. This is where stuff gets really juicy. Juicy? Yes, juicy. I have this in the wrong... Wait. Was it the angle? What did not work in here? That's out. I think this is... Where's the in? The in is in the wrong place. Giggity. Giggity, giggity, goo. Splitter. There, I thought that was right. Okay. That should be right. That into there. There we go. And then that guy into there. And then that guy into there. Beautiful. So this is how to maximize what's coming out of one. Well, with the current belts and technology we have, maximize the production of one miner for smelters. This will give us two. This will give us two full belts of whatchamacallit, of iron plate, iron merger now. Iron ore, whatever they're called. What are all these things called? God damn it, my brain. This shit right here. Ingots. Frickin' ingots. God damn it. Words are hard, man. Can't do math, can't do talking on stream. Are there build limits? Like the size of your base? Like how many things you can build before the game starts to lag? Not as far as I know, honestly. Not as far as I know. But it probably just depends on your computer. There's no, like, limits to how much stuff you can build. Okay, so this is going to give us iron plates. This is going to take a lot of power, though. So I might want to depower... How much power do we have maximum allowed right now? 100 megawatt capacity, reason 33. I can do about another 70 watts. How much do each of these guys do? Don't do talking on the stream. Streaming 101. Strand streaming school. That's right. Oh, ingots. These each do 4 megawatts. Oh, yeah, I can definitely do this. Okay. Okay, so... There to... There. And there to... There. Beautiful. So all those guys are running. I just need to tell them what to make. Iron ingots. The smelter, to me, you shouldn't have to tell them what they make. I feel like you should just smelt whatever comes into them. It makes that seems weird to me that it's always made you have to do that. Okay, so this should give us two full lines of ingots, I believe. So now I need to get these ingots up to the top floor and figure out, what did I say, 6 each? How we're going to feed them into our constructors up there. Bases get pretty massive. The frame rate will drop if you build one giant factory in one spot. Best to build smaller factories connected by train in a mid-game. Interesting. That haven't heard anybody say that before. Okay, all right, so... Now the fun of getting this, you know, I think I need... I learned those, didn't I? Conveyor towers. Did I not learn those yet? I might actually need to build something before I can do this. To get this stuff up where I need it to go. Probably need to do another milestone I haven't done yet. Yeah, stackable conveyor poles. I need this. So, I said I was going to automate the reinforced iron plates, but I'm not going to do that. Because I just need these to get my factory going. Okay. Engineer Rand is back at it, making all the stuff. Spaghetti conveyor belts assemble. No, no spaghetti. I don't want to make spaghetti. But spaghetti's delicious, Rand, but I don't want it. Okay. So we need the rods, then we need all of the reinforced plates. I mean, spaghetti out here is fine. Spaghetti out here is probably unavoidable. Okay, that's all the iron plates we currently have. And I need 50 of these guys. You can build container-fed reinforced plates before it's fully automated. Container-fed reinforced plates. I don't know what that means. Sorry, FP Kevy. I can just make these. This isn't going to take too much time. It's a little slow, but like you do for biomass. Do I just put stuff in containers and... Yeah, I could. Thing is, this takes a assembler, or whatever the second level is. I think it's called assembler. And I just want to get that automated. And if I get these stackable things, I can get it automated. Every base builder knows that spaghetti is both unavoidable and delicious. Delicious. 8, 9, and last one. Okay, so this... Just need the rods, which are right over... Where are they? They're over here. Okay. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I don't mean to just out of hand reject your idea. I don't want to... I want to get my factory going earlier than I did in my previous game, which was like 2 years ago. And so I want to not do too much just... This is temporary stuff over and over, because that's a bad habit of mine. Just do temporary stuff over and over that shouldn't be temporary. Let's put that on 0 for now. Okay, so now that I got stackable poles, I should be able to get this to feed into up there, which is where we're going to make our iron plates here, which I can get rid of this guy. Okay, so do these one at a time here. Let's see here. So if I were to have them go here and then have 2 stackable poles to get them up there, that's probably what I'm going to have to do. Oh, whoa, I can make this taller? What? Since when is that a thing? Oh, that's awesome. Maybe I didn't need the stackable poles. I think I probably still would have because of how high this needs to go, but I did not know that was a thing. Yeah, and then there's the conveyor Mark IIs that have more throughput. Yeah, it's true. How did you do that? How do you make that go taller? I don't know how I did that. That was interesting. Okay, so what I'm going to do is... Man, how tall do I need to stack these things, I guess is the question. Click 1, raise the mouse. Oh, that's why there's a second click now. I didn't know why it was doing that. Okay. So the second click is for height, then, is what... So what you're saying... Okay. I'm going to do this. Actually, I guess I could bring these up in... one on top of the other, then split them once I get up there. It's probably a better way to do this. If I do one on the top and then one on the bottom, I can kind of conserve here. You have enjoyed the Satisfactory so far? You just missed the and they just shat themselves. Yeah. I was seriously considering playing there it is, okay. Playing Space Haven again. My main issue with doing that is that I just knew that even if we like those prisoners that we got, I knew that even if we recruited them afterwards, I would just be doing the same thing over and over again. So the gameplay to me on that needs some more. It needs some more. What's the word? Variety. Remember, if you're upsetty, conveyor spaghetti. That's right. I almost want to see if maybe I build something that is the platform for these guys. They're not just floating things here. Mouse after the first click, mouse wheel rotates. Okay. Bricks were shot when we saw the holographic cat enemies. What if I did something off to the side here? I was like just oops. Just basically a platform to get the iron up here. Something like these are our foundations of our factory, but it also will serve as what's the word? What are words? Words are hard. Conveyor. Whoops. A conveyor platform, basically. Something like this. I don't hate that. Okay. Now we can maybe incorporate this into our build somehow, eventually. The good thing is where this is going, eventually I could feed it into the bottom floor to do my bottom feeding. So that should hopefully work. So what I do want to do, though, is 0 here. Right there. Like, hello? How do I make it go where I want it to go? There. There we go. And then we do 2 levels here. Let me figure out, let me get a thing up there for where I want it to go. Can I do some sort of ramp here to make this? Something like that. That should be okay. Why build a space elevator? We could safely build a conveyor staircase. Man, if you'd seen this game the last time I played it, the build that I used, that is... You should have seen the stacked pole back and forth thing you had to do to climb to make conveyor belts have verticality. However, we do have actually conveyor lifts now. I should be using these. How do these conveyor lifts work? They do 60 resources per minute, which is the same as the Mark 1. How do these work? Oh, these are the bottom feeders. Oh, I don't have to get it up here. Okay, okay, good. This is what I was wanting to use. So, basically, they just looked different than I was expecting them to be. I want it to be, how do I change it? Rotate, scroll up, scroll down. How do I make it be the other way? How do I use these guys? Hey, use guys. How do I, because scrolling up and scroll, I wonder if I need to have it go from the bottom first. Just click and move down. Ah! Oh, and it even turns it. Okay. Nice. So we can have it feed in there. Actually, isn't there a way to make that longer, too? I think there's a way to make that longer. Oh, I'm going to be using these a lot. Let me put these on my bar. Let's do these instead of like 8. Oh, that's so cool. I am way more excited about this than I should be. Okay. So if I do that, that changes the entrance. Okay, cool. These were not in the game the last time I played it. I'm very excited about this. The problem is I don't have any wall conveyors yet. So where do I want to get these to come in currently? Now here's a question. I'm going to be feeding multiples of these, so I actually want this to be off of a sideline, I think. So if I had them come off the side, feed in into the side, yes, I think that's what we want to do. I think we want to have a splitter here that goes into there. And that will feed that one, then we do the next one over. Oh, I'm so excited about this. This is so cool. These are really cool. And then probably I want to have the output also go down. So 8 there, down. And we can have the output go the other direction. Oh, this is so cool. I am way more excited about this than I should be, and I'm very happy about it. Okay. Okay, so that'll be input and output, and we want to do 3 of these per line, I believe. So that would mean the next constructor would be here. Production, constructor, and I need them to be perfectly lined up right there. So it's 2 spaces between, so 1, 2, and so I would need 1, 2 for the next one, which would be right there. Okay. All right, this is, oh, I am so excited about that. Eventually I want to put, I think you could put like walkways around these so you can move around them. I don't think I've unlocked walkways yet, but that'll be something we can work on. That's, I think it's right there. Let me finish the bottom floor so I know how these line up correctly here. Okay. It seems a little misaligned, but let me see here. Is that right? Do I need to move my constructor back 1 space? I'm actually curious what it looks like if I move back 1 space, because I'm not 100% sure if what I'm doing is correct or not. This is my first time to play with these vertical, vertical lifters or whatever. So it might actually need to be instead of that. I think that might actually be even. That goes just over. That, okay, that I think is right. I believe that looks right. And that lines up, well, not any better here, but I think it'll now be even, the placement on both sides. So I believe that's what I want it to be. Have you played this game before, Magikarp? Have you messed with these vertical loaders and all that kind of stuff? Okay. So constructor. Okay, so that's lined up, and it's right there. That looks right. And 8 goes down and out that way. I think it saves. Yeah, it saves the direction too. I love that. Okay. Oh, that is so cool. I am so excited about that. I can't move here yet, so I need to get some other platforms to be able to truly make use of this, but I'm very excited to be able to use bottom feeding, which sounds like I'm making a slur towards someone. You bottom feeder. But I'm just so excited about being able to use these. Okay, I need to finish the bottom floor. You haven't played it since a year ago? Were these in a year ago? Because last time I played they weren't, but I think it's been over a year since I've played. Okay. You don't remember them? I think these must have been added, the update, maybe the update prior to the current one, but I don't know, because I purposefully stopped following Satisfactory after I stopped playing because I didn't want to ruin, or I wanted to be surprised when I next play it, and I don't know if I'm surprised, but I'm very happy about what I'm getting to, new stuff I get to play with in the game, basically. Update 2, it was from Update 2, which this is currently on Update 3, so I think it actually was from the previous update then, so that's awesome. Bottom feeders are a kind of fish, yes, but it's also a slur towards people. You bottom feeder? You know, like somebody who, I don't know, what does it mean to call somebody a bottom feeder? Like they will do anything for a buck or something, I think. Kind of thing, I think is what that would mean as a derogatory comment towards somebody. You'd sell your mother for a buck, you bottom feeder. Something like that. Of course, apparently you have to be a gangster to say that phrase. Okay, there. Now the question's going to be, where am I going to go with these? Probably to start with, I'll just have a storage for them, but I eventually will want to have these providing the plates for someplace. So this, constructors each take only 4 megawatts. I thought these things used to take more power. Maybe it's the assemblers that take more power. But these are all going to be iron plates. If the shoe fits. Okay. By the way, maybe best to expand towards empty desert, not the forest mountains. Yeah, that's a good thought. The problem is that all of my resources are going to be coming in from here, but if I don't go any further than that, I think this will be fine. My first floor, I think I'm going to do 2 rows of 3 of these, and I'm going to make my wall here, like right at the edge of this plateau. But you make a very good point. I like that idea. I think we don't go any further than this, and any other length or width expansions, we go that way, like you're saying. Okay, so let's get this started, which means I need to feed one of my lines of iron plates to this and then have an output for it. So how are we getting this inside here? I really wish I had wall whatchamacallits, wall conveyors. I need some more concrete. But yeah, good tip, FP Kevy. Expanding out towards the desert's a good idea. And we have, I think, height enough that we can do that. Okay, get all the concrete. Get all of it. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is, how far can this go? Goes only to about there. Okay, so let's have that go over one side then. And eventually I want to have a wall conveyor right here is what I want to have. But in the meantime, since I can't do that, how far was I able to go? I was able to go to the edge of there. The edge of there. The lesser known James Bond movie. I don't know. Actually, I think I want this to go up a platform. No, this might just work here. I eventually might want to pretty this up, but for now, there. I want to do a this guy right there because we're going to have two of these things. So hopefully that. We'll go to there. Perfect. That. Will this go up here without? Yes, beautiful. That'll go up there without messing up. That didn't work. Okay, let's get closer so I can aim this thing. There it is. And I can't jump high enough. All right, give me a ramp. There. Is there a setting to adjust the animation? LOD for the conveyor belts? I don't know what the LOD is. Oh no! Ow! Okay, I fell. That's why I need safety rails, people. OSHA is important for safety. Adjust the animation LOD. I don't know what the LOD is. Is that like the... Is that what... I don't know what that is. So... okay, so the idea is we're going to have one on the bottom row here. Can I do... Can I go have this go underneath that? I can, okay. Oh, nice. I like it. Okay, so I can have one go underneath here. This will provide the stuff all along the way here. Right down the middle. Go as long as we can go. Giggity. Level of details. Oh, I don't know about that. How the animation for the conveyor belts becomes choppy when you look at it from far away. Oh, I don't know. It's a good question. All right, and then this one should just actually go into there, but let's go to like right there so it's even maybe. And then it goes into there. Okay. And we're going to have splitters. Go right. Like that into there. That's not, nope, that's not right. There, into, go inside there. Is that working? Are you splitting? Maybe, why aren't you splitting actually? Okay. So, and then this guy. There. Maybe it's not splitting because the machine's not on. All right, I need more iron plates, which I think I got all of them, so I'm actually out of them. You know what, this is going to be... I mean, I should make a craft bench here, which I need plates for anyway, so... So I guess like level of detail, like for, so it gets choppy for seeing the stuff on the conveyor belts really far away and stuff like that. Options, what would that be? Video. View distance. Everything I have is on ultra. LOD dithering. Is this, if I turn that off, is dithering like making the level of detail lower when it's farther away? So will that keep the level of detail high far away? I don't know. I guess we can try that. Oh, and it kind of lagged when I turned. You know what? I think I like the LOD dithering because there's going to be a lot of stuff in this game that will cause like lag and stuff. I'm going to allow that. Mouse pointer has to be on the belt itself for it to split or merge to snap properly. Okay, so maybe I didn't snap it properly. I need some iron plates though. So it looks like the answer to question 2 before gaming is yes, it does look like there is something. If you turn off LOD dithering, it looks like it does what I think you were asking about. All right, how many plates did I get? Enough to make the bench over there. Why are my iron plates not going up? Okay, very nice. Wonder if anything I'm making has filled up my storage yet. I don't think it has. Probably the only one that would have a chance would be the screws over there. Okay. Man, I can't wait to get to the transport tubes that weren't in the game the last time I played. Those look really cool. Okay, so I was going to make a crafting bench just right here for now. Probably a storage would be useful too. Okay, there we go. Now I can make extra plates if needed there. And, okay, so are you saying... That looks like that's right. Although that's not lined up right, so... So, splitter, 5. Is that lined up? I think that's lined up. No, it's not. I can't get this lined up. Jesus. Okay, let's go from the side so I can see if it's lined up right here. Oh, these actually are not. They don't snap to as well, so it's kind of hard to get it to go exactly. But okay, that should be good. The mouse is not on belt. Okay, so apparently I was wrong on this one too. Okay. Well, that would answer that question. Okay, so let's merger. I want splitter, so I want to line up with that guy. There. There it goes. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I don't know. My mouse must have been misplaced. Okay, so we got vertical loaders now. I need to power the things, but then for now, what I want... Eventually, I'm going to want these to go somewhere, but for now, I think I just want... Do I want a storage for each one of those? What's each one of these? I feel like I might actually need a little bit more room here. Maybe if I had... how am I going to do this? Could do a storage like this direction, and it feeds in with mergers, and then I could stack these. Basically, if I go one more space over... Is this high-res Minecraft? This is basically Minecraft plus Factorial. That's another good way to describe this. Are we going through the trees here? We're just right at the edge of the trees. So for now, what I'll do is I can put storage at the edge, and this will be my wall right here. So okay, so I need some iron rods here. What's up, Gulars? How you doing? You just bought this game. How am I enjoying it? Paisley here. I love this game. Paisley here. I love this game. I played this game a bunch. I played this probably 2 years ago. The last time I played it was before update 2. So I am enjoying the new stuff that wasn't in the game previously that is now in the game. Things like vertical... I'm playing with vertical... what do they call them? Vertical loaders for the first time, and I'm loving it. I'm setting up those to go up to some vertical loaders to go up and down so that we have clean factory floors and stuff. Really enjoying it. You had to look up what dithering does. Kind of hard to explain, but avoids color banding. So like a big gradient color circle having like rings every now and then between the transitions. So it's probably a setting you like to have on as long as it doesn't hit your performance. Not related to the animation. Okay. Okay. Well, good thing. I'm glad I wasn't the only one who didn't know what dithering was. Although the word dithering, I think, can mean someone's one who dithers, someone who like puts off doing something, kind of like procrastinating kind of thing. That's the closest thing I know for dithering. So I don't know, but probably has nothing to do with video game stuff. Hey, what's up, Dark Titan? How are you doing? You had to take your nap after work. That's why you're late. Now you're rested. Nice, nice. Yeah, we'll have a storage wall for sure. Okay, there we go. That should allow us to get storage thing over here, and we can stack them. And now with the vertical loaders, we can stack them using the vertical loaders. So how do I want to do this? I want enough space that I can go from one to the next. If I do this, that looks like that's going to be right at the edge. Okay, so I think I'm going to go a little bit further over here. Let's have it be... like this. Basically, what this would allow us to do would be two storage things here. So I want to... if I do... what if I can get a good turn here? Let me see here. If I have this basically go right there, and then there. Yes. And then we have this go straight down. Crap, man, I have plates again. I'm out of the things that I stopped producing. Who would have thunk that would happen? Who would have thunk it? One box of each item will do. I like having excess storage. Besides, I'm just kind of playing with some of the new things. But yeah, I might only need the one thing. But I want to play with if these vertical loaders will allow me to have stuff flow through storage. It looks like it will. So this is kind of just a proof of concept kind of test thing here. I love the way the game warns you it's going to autosave. Well, what I like about it is it doesn't lag the game all to hell every time it does that, because so many other games I play lags the game to hell every time it says it's going to autosave. I'm looking at you, Kenshi. And oxygen not included. Basically every other game we play. Okay, once we get this going, we'll have a lot more iron plates to play with for building stuff. So we kind of have stopped our iron plate production while I've been doing this. Okay, so that goes in there. Now I need a merger, and let me make this fit correctly. Let me make sure this works. Is that pretty close to even? Something like that? Crap, this guy is... oh, I haven't done the output of this one yet. Okay. Okay, so 8. And this one needs to be this way. Like that, right? That's the output. Should be right. Merger. So trying to line this up as well as we can. Kenshi explodes every time it saves or loads. Yeah, it does. Example of dithering in graphics is taking a gray picture and making it black and white dots. Okay. Okay, so that should be right. And then the other thing I wanted to do was I wanted to test the storage thing here. If this... I don't have enough plates. Yeah, looks like it'll work. I don't have enough plates for it. Let's at least get let's get these powered so these start doing their thing. So we will have our production turn back on. And we'll hopefully, this should completely use up the iron on this one line. I think you can even power these things from below. Can I do that well? Let me see here. To just really go all out for looking right. Right there. Well, it's going to go through this floor. Is this a ramp or is this just a floor? That's a ramp. Okay. Well, so it looks like we're going to have to go through anyway. Ugh, I don't like that at all. All right, we're not going to do under the powering from underneath at the moment. Just, I can't make it look good with current stuff we have, I don't think. We'll go like right there. 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 And then right there. I do like that they seem like they added snap points for the power poles on the things here. Maybe they used to be there and I just don't remember. All right, there we go. Like a well-oiled machine. Look at that thing. We got iron plates coming out there. Beautiful. Oh, that's awesome. We should dither this chat. How crappy textures do you have if you need to use dithering? It was LOD dithering here, so it will apply to stuff really far away when the level detail drops really low. Yeah, so you probably, with the human eye, can't really notice it or something. Okay, I guess the other question then is... Sorry to leave you all in suspense. The other question is... I actually probably want to combine the... You know what? I think I want to turn the outputs around. Because I think I want to have a second row of these on this side. That they all come together. Come together right now over me. Yeah, I want to swap these around. Okay, okay. All right. So that means I'm going to want to have the storage actually right here. So I'm going to want to turn those around. However, I'm not going to do it yet because I don't want to turn this production off. So I'm going to make my second row of these things while these are building, and I can turn those around once we get this going. Is that going to work? Because can I supply these other guys this way on top of this and have the output be in the same place? Because that basically means I would need... I think I have enough room that I can do this. I have the output. I want the output to be on the very bottom so it lines up perfectly with that. And so that means I'd need 3 rows of things on top of each other. One for input for these guys, one for input for the next row, and then one for the output that goes down here. Okay, yeah, we can make that happen. So I actually want to change this. I want this row to be on top, actually. If I consider the environment effects of your factory on the local ecology, no. I'm a human. I don't care about that stuff. I'm a filthy human. All right, let me see if I can fix that. How am I going to stack? Okay, I think I need to do some stacking here. Let me test it on the final one to figure out how I want this to work. Because basically what I think I'm going to need is... to have a 3 high stack. For 3 different lines. And the third one is going to be the one that feeds into this up here. So how do I do that? I need this to go up. Okay, so I said I was going to... Oh, crap. I think we just ran out of power for one of these guys. So I want it to be like this. Let's go down 2. Let's go down 1. So basically, I'm going to want that one to be from here to there. I'm going to change this as I go, but for now I'm going to do it like that. So that will work, and then the output's going to be down the bottom row going right into there. Okay, cool. I know how we're going to do this. Very nice. Need to go fix my power. We're here to exploit the environment for our personal industrial gain, like a good human would do. That's the human way. I might have to take a break from this and go actually get some frickin' power stuff. Ugh. Ugh, such a pain. Go gathering, whatever it's called. Biomass stuff. Yeah, I don't even have enough for all these guys. Oh, these guys have a little bit left. Okay. Alright, we gotta take a short little break here. Throw some crap in here. I have some flowers, actually, I can use in the meantime. Nah, let's just go, no, I should keep the stone on me. I want to get rid of this, some of this iron ore, copper ore. All right, we'll throw. We'll just. This should be enough space to go get some stuff. For the greater profit. That's right. For the greater profit, humans unite against nature. HAN. It's like Han Solo, but instead of shooting first, we just like to destroy the environment for our own personal technological gain. Question is, would Rand make more or less working in a real factory instead of this virtual one? Well, I could tell you the answer to that because I've worked in a real factory before. And the answer is I'd make more in a real factory until I get way more famous. I worked in a Walmart factory in Houston many years ago, kind of right out of college. And my starting salary, I think, was 13 something an hour. That went up to 14 something an hour. But I had to work 10-hour shifts, 4 days on, 3 days off. It's one of my least favorite jobs I've ever had. Just 10-hour shifts is just, I wouldn't wish that on anybody, unless people who like that kind of thing. Did I build Walmarts? No, it was a Walmart distribution center. So I was a quality assurance member, so I went around counting things. I went around making sure all the merchandise that was stacked on pallets, on top of pallets, was all in the right place and accounted for, because if things got in the wrong place, then it wouldn't be able to be picked to be distributed to the different stores. And so I had to make sure things were in the right place, because it was like thousands of dollars worth of merchandise that was, you know, if it got misplaced, it would mess up productivity and all that kind of stuff. There's a distribution center in Houston, in Baytown, Texas, right out of Houston. You could handle 10-hour shifts for 3 days off? Yeah. I didn't like it, but some people might like that. It makes your 3 days off amazing, and it makes the day before you go back hell, because you're like, oh my god, I got to do 10-hour shifts starting tomorrow. I was not a fan. But I was playing WoW at the time, so I had some really good WoW raiding time back then. 3 days off to play WoW. I was the main tank for my guild way back then. From doing math in a real factory to not doing math in an imaginary factory. That's right. Uh-oh, do I hear a cat? I hear a kitty. Ow. Okay. All right. Scary kitty. Oh, I hear a non-kitty. I hear something else. A dog. Dogs and cats. Humans against nature. Okay. It can really depend on the job. Yeah, I mean, if you like your job, I'm sure it'd be fine to do that. I did not like my job. That's the job that really messed up my feet. Well, or just exposed that I have messed up feet or something, because I after doing that job where I basically was standing on concrete for 10 hours a day because they wouldn't let us sit, because if you're sitting, apparently you're not being productive if you're on a computer. Didn't make sense, but I went to a foot doctor after working that job for a long time. He said I have arthritis in my feet. It was just compounded by the fact that I was on concrete for 10 hours a day. What was with that cat? Apparently I have... apparently that's actually spiders, but there's a arachnophobia mode that's just on that turns those into little cats. It's weird. Let's explore this cave. A little break from factory production and check out a cave. All right, is this another work in progress summer sloop thing? You wish the cats didn't still make the spider sounds? It doesn't make the spider sounds. It makes little kitty sounds. You wish it did make the spider sounds? Jobs, modern day slave labor. Well, it's not slave labor if you're getting paid. Even if it feels like it's slave labor. Okay, do these things give me materials or do they attack me? Okay, I think they attack me. Run away. Run away. Okay, how are we doing on our biomass? We are full up on stuff. So I can't even pick up this guy. So let's drop. Can I consolidate anything? I can eat my barrel nuts. Eat my nuts. There we go. Whoops. There. Get this guy. Turn off arachnophobia. All right, sure. We'll. Next time we see one of them, we can actually see what it looks like. Arachnophobia mode. Disassemble. Johnny 5, no disassemble. Johnny 5 is alive. Being paid does not stop it being slavery. I'm pretty sure, according to the definition of slavery, it does. I think. Maybe modern day serfdom, maybe. But I'm pretty sure slave labor, like the definition is you don't get paid. You're forced into it and you don't get paid. You have done research on this? Have you really? Planned 10-hour shifts are illegal in Norway. Okay. Okay, we are full up on that. When the wages aren't livable and you are currently going into more debt just to survive, that actually is slavery. Oh, okay. Well, when I was working 10-hour shifts for $14 an hour, I was doing... That's when I bought my car. So it was not slave labor for me back then. I was making very good money. That's... Of all the jobs I've ever had in my life, that's probably the most money I was making. It was like $14.75 an hour or something like that. So it's definitely not slave labor for me back then. I wish Empyrean came with a turn off alien noises into cat sounds option. Alright, so this is leaves. And then we throw wood in here. And these things are still running. Very good. It's called indentured servitude. But yeah, when it's 10-hour shift, well, I mean, it's still just 40 hours a week, but it was definitely, I was not enjoyable, that was for sure. What do I want to put here? This. Okay. Okay. Full ones of those guys. All right, we actually need this to... Let's see, 159, 29. This guy is almost out. I don't actually want to use my flowers here, because I think you can use flowers for painting later. So, let's save our pretty flowers. Well, I still have a stack. All right. I'll use this because we're a little low on fuel at the moment. So we do that. That one's good. There we go. Okay, that should last us for a while. Okay, hopefully I won't have to refill this for a while. I think it's been modified to include non-livable wages you can't escape from. Pi got there first. Non-livable wages you can't escape from. Is that what slavery has been, definition's been changed to or something? It's like what a mortgage is, for example. You don't know if America has them. We have mortgages, yeah. As in, if you aren't a slave to the employer, you are a slave to the system. Low wages, credit debt, payment plan, insurance, etc., which all cost more than you earn, yeah. There have been some research and experiments on 6-hour workdays, down from 8 in Norway, and productivity went up. That sounds pretty nice. Okay, so I want to change this. I want this to be... yeah, I want to change this here. Do this. This. this here. Okay, so what we want to do is, I think I don't want to have the stackable pole right lined up with that because I think you can have issues with, well, maybe they fixed that. Let me check. I think you might can have issues with splitters not working there. Okay. So let me give, I want to test another thing here. There and there. So if I go from there to there and from there to there, can I place a splitter there? Looks like I can't place it right on where that thing is there. Okay, so we want to... Actually, I still do want this, though, so I just need to place it somewhere else, like right... Let's put it in between them. It's like we put it here, there. Now we should be able to put a splitter right there. You work a 40.1 hour work week. Nobody knows where the 6 minutes come from. Nobody knows. It's a mystery to everybody. Okay, so I think I moved this one space down. I went this way. Is that right? Does that look the same? I see two lights next to it. That looks right. And then if I do a splitter... right there. That's too steep. So it looks like I need to go... Let me try going down one more space. 1, 2. See if that one works. Beautiful. Okay, so let's make that even then. Just for my OCD. This game is also known as the OCD player's anthem. There we go. Beautiful. That should work. Okay. So that'll feed, and then we're going to have them come out to the bottom row. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. Now I just need to move this over back like to here. So like there. 1, 2. There. 3. Across to there and across into... Why does it encroach clearance? Ugh. I think I have to redo it. Oh crap, I broke something I didn't mean to. There we go. So we need this line to... This is something that was an issue back before the whole... Sometimes splitters and stuff have issues, I think, if you build them afterwards. Good. And then this guy needs to be up here and down 1, 2. There. And then splitter. Sorry, I'll check chat in a second. Concentrating on fixing this build, which I'm going to be very happy about when we build it, because I'm feeling very happy about this build. So now I want this one to actually be... I actually want the second level to feed this one. So this is going to be this. Will this go across? Yes. Okay. So I actually want to get the other iron feeding this top one. Very nice. Oh gosh, I've missed a lot of chat. Okay. You believe that? I do saw it all. I do saw it all for the first and last few hours of the 12-hour shift. What? Saw it off? Saw it all? I don't know what that means. Coal mining towns used to exemplify wage slavery. You take a nap if I feel like in my 8-hour day. So really, mort equals death. Gauge equals pledge. Language is fun. Death pledge. Mortgage is a death pledge. Whoa. Okay, good to know. That's kind of scary. Glad I don't have a mortgage. Let's rave. He's not watching chat. I'm watching it now. OCD gamer's nightmare. That's what this is. If your job is about availability hours, that's why no one gets mad when you take a nap. Okay, this should do it. This should supply for this guy, and then we'll have a second side, which... Actually, am I going to be able to do another splitter underneath this guy? I don't know because I don't have plates, actually. I might need this to be... lower? I might actually need this one to be higher to give us more space. You still don't get why some companies are on the clock in out mentality makes employees just feel belittled. Yikes. Think about the level of respect or lack thereof it shows when they have zero work for you to do, but they make you sit there for 8 hours. Okay, is this working? Okay, there it goes. All right, it's going through that ramp. I don't really want to have ramps here. I'm eventually going to do something else for vertical movement there, but I think if I go up one more space, it's going to make this work better. So after I've built that, I'm going to change it immediately. Okay, so there, I need iron plates, which I should have some over here stored, I think. AKA SFA. SFA was the college I went to. What about SFA? You work in operations, so you need to be there when stuff breaks or others mess up. You should get a text-to-speech program reading chat for you all the time. You'll never have to look at chat again, Kappa. Actually, I am a nerd, in case anybody didn't know. And I was watching an EverQuest stream last night. And the girl who was playing EverQuest had a text-to-speech thing that was basically... It was saying what abilities she was doing them as she casted them. I was like, wow, that's extremely nerdy, but also extremely, extremely cool. Okay, so we got to get rid of all this stuff again. Sorry, I keep changing this. Sorry, game. Sorry. Sorry. Oops. There. So we go this guy to this guy. We can't stop thinking about Zoidberg raving now. Zoidberg raving now. Great. Okay, so I think I actually don't want to have this middle. Whoops. I think I want to have this middle one at all. This is going to be even more through this ramp, which is going to bug me, but you know what? Eventually we won't have that ramp there is the plan. So we do this. We do splitter again. There to there. That actually lines up perfectly. This is what it should have been before. This is what it always was meant to be. This was what it was meant to be. Splitter. There. Beautiful. Okay, so that should be what we want it to be. And then we change the output to be the other way to go into there is the plan. Okay. Make sure all these things are working. So that's going through. Splitter works, very nice. This is going to feed to the one on the left, and underneath is going to be the output going into here. So let's turn this thing around. Bum, 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 bum. So we want the first one is right here. So we're going to turn this guy around, and we want it to go vertical guy there to the bottom this way. And we go like that. And this goes all the way down. Beautiful. Okay. And then we just do mergers and move all that stuff over here, and I am quite happy with this. Okay, very nice. Nerd, you watched people play EverQuest? Nerd. I actually didn't play for long because it's so boring. I love me some EverQuest, but when you watch old school MMOs, man, oh, they are just so slow. Like I watched for probably like 10 or 15 minutes, and like seriously, they killed like one mob in that time. I was like, I used to love EverQuest. It's so slow. Merger. Beautiful. Get rid of this guy. All this stuff. This guy and this guy. Okay. And I need to redo this down to here. Right there. I gotta say, I love these vertical loaders. I love them. So badass. It's gonna make my factory so much cleaner. Hello? What? Why won't you go in there? Did I do the wrong thing? That's a splitter. I need a merger. That is splitter, that's merger. Okay. It'd help if I use the right thing. Use the force, Luke. Use the Schwartz. No, the Schwartz doesn't exist. Use the force. All right, I'll use the Schwartz. No, you're not listening to me. Use the Schwartz. Damn it. SFA equals all. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, gotcha. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Let's take all these guys and then throw them in here. There. Okay. Beautiful. So let's see what this looks like. Let's see what this beauty monstrosity looks like. Beauty monstrosity. Goes in, comes out. Goes in, comes out, goes in, comes out. It's all... Oh, I like it. I like this a lot. Have I tried mass dismantle? Hold down control plus move mouse. So I guess I press F and then I control. Oh, that's cool. Oh, nice. No, I haven't tried that. That's cool. You stumbled on a cast of the Wind stream the other day. Dang, did that make you feel old? What is that? Cast of the Winds? Things you get you worst about your work lately is it seems like your employer has literally zero ethics, like sitting in a meeting, listening to people talk about profiteering off the pandemic. You had to actively stop yourself from screaming. Yikes. Yeah, that's crazy. Dismantle all the things. That conveyor fitting between the supports was so succinct. Satisfying. It was satisfying. Totally not a pun. All right, now I do want to try this thing. So I wanted to do that. That. And I want to see... Oh! I don't even have to put belts to it. It just does it. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. And I got space to move. I like Update 2. Update 2 is pretty awesome. I don't know if I actually want to do that, but I'm going to leave that there for now. Because that's awesome. All it takes for evil to succeed is a good person to do nothing. They are also the people to fire you. Castle of the Winds, a game you played in 1992. Okay. All right, so I should be able to fit splitters here now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Actually, what I need is a merger right here because I'm going to have all these plates. This should be a full plate thing, so I'll have to change that. But let's make our second row of these, and we will be done with our first pure iron... whatchamacallit. Pure iron node or whatever. I need 6 more plates. I have exactly the right amount. I must have planned. It's like I planned it or something. Is that right? That is perfect. Perfect. So 2 spaces. Now I should get green lines both directions when it's lined up. Perfect. Oh, crap. I'm out of the cables, though. I had the reinforced plates, but not the cables. Whee! Green tea, you have sold out. No, don't sell out. But the money is so good. But the money is so good. My brother works for Geico. And I don't want to say he sold out, but man, he makes good money. And I hate insurance companies. Car insurance is probably the insurance that I'm least offended by. Medical insurance is just, it's such a scam in the US. Oh man, it's such a scam. Making people pay to not die or just not be in extreme pain. It's just, why am I talking about this? This is political stuff. Why do we always talk about political stuff? Yeah, hashtag blame chat. Hashtag blame chat. Isn't there a third iron node I still don't have? Oh, there's lots of iron nodes I don't have yet, 10 penny candy. It's going to be a while till I use all of these. But what I want to do is I want to use each node to its fullest before I move to the next one. Because again, I'm trying to be organized here. So that's what I'm going for here. So, I think I can power these actually. Let me get the power going. So once I turn them on, they will just work. So there, and then line up this guy over here. But yeah, you are right. There are iron nodes I haven't used. There definitely are. To be honest, you detest money. Yeah, me too. I've said that before, but it makes the world go round or whatever, you know. Okay, so we are doing 8. And it's also apparently the way we judge success in the world. Okay, let's see. Is that the right? I think that's the right placement there. So splitter. Let's aim this thing. Which is part of the reason why I'm actually so happy with what I do in my life. Even though I don't make a ton of money, I love what I do. I did splitter and I meant to do... No, I did merger and I meant to do splitter. I was supposed to do a splitter here. Merger's the other one. I love streaming and I love singing and I get to do both for a living, so... Okay, so that looks right. That looks right. Move to Canada, Rand. We got you. I have actually been with all the crazy stuff going on in the U.S. lately. I have actually thought about what would it be like if I just moved. What would it be like if I moved to another country? Okay, let me see here. Let me just build a conveyor here, just to like right there. I'll probably get rid of this eventually, but I want to put a. I want to move to like, what was it, like Norway, or what's one of those places where they like have the lowest crime rate, and I don't know. There's some places over in Finland or somewhere, I don't remember. One of those Scandinavian countries that's like got some of all the best stats or whatever. So I do that. Can I do this? And does that still work? Yes, it does. Perfect. What is the goal of this factory? Scribble to build things. I don't know what to tell you. Have you ever played this game? You automate stuff to automate more stuff to automate more stuff. That's the goal. To automating all the things is the goal. Here in Germany, the corona tests, if mandated, are free, paid by tax money. Oh, that's nice. Success in the world is judged by psychopaths and Satanists. I don't know about Satanists. Pretty sure a lot of the people... Okay, I don't want to get into religious stuff either. But I don't know about Satanists being... right there, okay. Mars is looking better right now. Costa Rica is looking so good. Satisfactory will gauge your success based on how many factories you can reproduce. That's right. All right, so that is the in, and the in is lined up with... Okay, let's go ahead and get this all the way down here to there. That goes through the merger, the splitter, which doesn't actually look too bad, so I'm going to say that's okay. Sweden's a pretty good place. Maybe Sweden's the one I was thinking of. All those Scandinavian countries seem to have really good... Like, every time you see, like, world rankings of X... Okay, let's see here. Oh, I need to line up with that one. It goes with that one. And then we do a splitter, which is this guy. Damn, I can't fit through there. That's the only problem with this, but that's okay. I won't need to fit through here in the future. New Zealand has the lowest crime rate of any country, you think? Okay, is that right? That's the inn. Okay, good. Sweden's got kind of poor COVID stats, though. Elon was planning ahead. Wonder how much a ticket to Mars would be. All right, so the out is going to be here and go... Oh, did I already plan this one? No, I didn't plan it, but I already had that one there, so yes. Beautiful. Okay, so the out is here. There. There. Oh, man. God, these vertical things are so good. Okay, and I should start seeing some plates coming out of here, I think. Did I mess up the inn? That's not moving. Are we out of power? I feel like I messed something up here. I see the iron things going in there. Oh, you know what? I didn't tell that what to build. That's what it was. I forgot to tell him to build iron plates. That was my bad. Yeah, setting the recipe is one of the things I just forget to do sometimes. Just know what I want, video game. God, just know. The only one I think I could actually say that to that would be justified would be, and that did overdo the power, would be the smelters. Because I feel like smelters should just know. If you're putting copper in there, you're not trying to smelt iron. I feel like the game should be able to interpret that. No jetpack in this game? Actually, there is a jetpack in this game. It's just much... It's tech I don't have yet. Isn't Sweden going for the whole pack immunity stat? Okay, I don't know about that. Okay, I think we ran out of fuel for some places, possibly. Take all. Good, we got a good amount of fuel. Do I need... The question is if I need another... If I need another power... do I need another generator? That's what I need to know. That's what I need to know, and I need to know now. Let me check what the power levels are at once we turn that on. Flowers. Out of 100 megawatts, we're looking at 80. So if I do another thing, I am going to need more. So I'm going to make one more power generator. I'm probably going to need to look into coal power soon. Well, I have to find coal first, and I have to unlock the technology, which we do not have the technology. We cannot rebuild him. We don't have the technology. Can't afford. I need iron thingamajiggers. These guys. Now we almost have a full storage of these guys, which is great because we're about to transfer this over. Oh, I have a full storage of... No, I don't. I was going to say we had a full storage of screws, but I don't have a full storage of screws. Okay, here we go. All right, so this power thing is all temporary. It's all temporary. 404, 204, so I got another one there. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. And hopefully we have enough biomass for a while. I'm probably going to have to do another biomass things after our next project building thing. Sweden's strat was to aim for a spread rate of 1.2, but they seem to have ended up closer to 1.3. Wish I knew what that meant. Puts copper in a smelter. Why are you trying to make iron? Yeah, I wish it didn't do that, but, you know, whatever. Okay, we'll start doing permanent stuff 70 hours. No, this is permanent. What we're building right now is permanent, and I love it. I'm almost done. I love this. Look at this. Look at, is this not, it's a symphony of satisfaction, of satisfactoriness, to keep the pun going. So what I do need to do is I need to have a splitter here. So how do I do that? What I think I'm going to have to do, I'm making something that we're going to get rid of. However, we need to put it in place in order to have a splitter at the right place. So we do this, we do this, We do a splitter. Wait, I don't need a splitter here. What am I doing? I need a splitter. That was, I don't, what am I doing? No, I don't need to do that. I shouldn't have done that. What I'm doing is not permanent. And by not permanent, I mean I shouldn't have even done it. So, it's fine. This is what we need, which is a merger for the output, which I don't need to do because we already have what we need. What we need is the input here. That is right at this level. Is that right? That level. And that just goes into there. That's all we need for that. Beautiful. That's because that's the end of the line. It's the end of the line, Pilgrim. End of the line. Turn this over. And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Jetpacks too. Now the question is it stupidly easy to kill yourself flying around like an SE? Not as bad as SE because there's gravity. But the jetpack is a little weird in that it's one of those like rechargeable things. Like you jump and then it runs out of charge. And then once you land, it recharges, which makes no sense to me because fuel doesn't run out that way, right? That doesn't seem like a thing, but I think that's how it works. You learned airtight hangar doors are not to be welded from the path of the door. Spread rate of 1 means each infected person infects one other before getting healthy. A spread rate of 2 means average of 2. Okay. You finally made it to the Triton world, by the way, Nietzsche. Oh, nice. So y'all are still playing on this. Y'all are still playing on the server. That's awesome. Okay, why is this backed up? You know, am I actually producing too many for my belts to be able to handle? I think this will even out. This should, if my calculations are correct. What we have should make exactly one Mark 1 belt full of iron plates. I think. Once the stuff stops backing up, I think this will be... Or maybe I need a Mark 2 belt. How many are you making? Let me... Because I want to do the math and kind of have these things planned out. We have 6 of these going, and each one makes, was it 30 per minute? 20 per minute. No, we're making 120 per minute, and these belts can only hold... Oh, wait. Okay, so this output is actually going to be backed up. Because the output can only handle a quarter of what we're producing. So I need faster belts on the output. I have Mark II belts, right? There it is. That's 120 a minute. That's what we need, actually. So, let me put this on 6. So this output belt will make it so that we actually... oh, I need reinforced plates for that. Okay. I need to... or just work on more stuff then. Okay. Is this doing stuff? Yes, it's doing stuff. I can make Mark IIs, but they require a resource that I haven't automated yet. So, all right. So let's continue with our current project, which is we've got an iron plates. So now I need to do the math on what I want to do for the next thing, which is iron rods and screws. So next we would want our next iron thing, our next iron node to be providing for that, and I need to do the math on that. WTF is a Lancaster T? I don't know. Can I do any other stuff over here? I can overclock stuff now. That's cool. Do I have 3 of those? You know what? I think I do have 3 of those. No. Oh, I'm missing 1. Yeah. Okay. Caterium. We need 50 of that. Flower petals. I actually can definitely do this Although all my plates are in there. That one unlocked color gun. I'm not too worried about getting that yet. Power slugs, quartz, sulfur. Okay. All right, so nothing else. We can do the... Well, I can do another overclocking. Oh, no, I already did that one. There was another... It was the color gun. Again, I'm not worried about that one yet. Let's see what the math is going to be. We did the math for the iron ones, and I'm very happy with how that turned out. So let's see. This math is going to be much harder because I want to have one group of things that's just creating iron rods, and then we want one that's making screws. The problem is that screws make a lot more per thing. So math, it's math time. Okay. So again, it's 120 iron. This is a pure node, right? No, this is a normal node, actually. Okay, I don't want to use this node for that. I'm definitely going to want a pure iron node. Let's go find one. I think there was another one fairly close by. You go for a nice QN right now. Is that QN green tea? Is that a type of green tea? Since that's what your name is. Lancaster tea is American tea. Iron rod, oh my. Okay, this thing's just sitting here on the ground, okay. There's probably an end game thing where you're supposed to like collect all these summer sloop things or something. Okay, looking for you pure iron. Looking for a pure iron node. Damn, it's normal. I know there was at least one more pure iron node. Where was it? Where are you, pure iron? I know you exist. I know you exist. He'll use the rods to screw the thing. I see what you did there. Okay. You're on Lady Grey or Strawberry Green Tea right now. Okay. Black tea blend? Are you talking about Yorkshire Gold as a black tea? That's only a normal copper. Okay, I definitely need a pure iron. Well, I guess if I did two normals... Now, let's see. There's got to be... I'm pretty sure there's another normal... there's another pure iron around here somewhere. I'm like 90% sure I saw one. Either on my other game or on here already. So do we have a full... Is this doing what we wanted? Two full things here? Oh, that's so juicy. So juicy. I love it. And so I'm looking for a pure iron. I kind of wish there was a map on this game, like a GPS or something. I know there's a sensor that lets you like ping where certain resources are. At least there used to be. Oh. I've had it the whole time. I've been able to do this the whole time, and I was wondering where it was. Okay. All I had to do was press V and hold it down. All right, so this is iron. Are you my pure thing? This is probably, this looks, I think I did see this earlier. Damn, it's normal. Where's my pure iron veins? There is a map? How do you see the map? That is coal. Let's pick that up. I need more mass extractors. I'm working on it. I'm about to have one. I know I'm kind of going through the tech slowly. I'm not like rushing towards reinforced iron plates and stuff, but I want my factory to be much more well planned out. It's kind of like when the second time I played Auction Not Included, I did my build slower, but I had much better builds, I think. Until I got to the oil biome, of course. Come here. And then I was much worse. But, you know, I blame the water. Impure iron. Okay, surely. Oh my god, Nietzsche just gifted 5 subs. You crazy person. Thank you so much, Nietzsche. Uncaged Unicorn, Bacon Ninja, Sky Cold, a Bale of Turtles, Hillbilly Convoy. Welcome or welcome back. Matt, maybe later in the game. Okay, so I haven't got the technology for it. Alright, we're just doing a little exploring now here while I'm 80% sure that I saw a second pure iron vein. Not enough space. Okay. Oh, okay, so that's the poison stuff I was talking about earlier. You need tech I don't have to get that, to get into there. Sam or pure, what the hell? Oh, is that for the... I wonder if that's for the black powder I needed. Well, that'd be awesome if you get a map, because I'm pretty sure there was not a map last time I played the game, so... I want to pick up that ore because it's new, and maybe I can research it. The devs missed a pun with the arachnophobia mode. Sam is not useful in the game yet? Oh, okay, so that's not used in the black powder stuff that I was seeing. Okay, so what about this one? Did I check this one yet? I don't think I checked this one. So Sam is not useful. Poor Sam. Poor Samwise Gamgee. All he wants to do is follow Frodo around and carry him when he can't go on. Pure. There it is. Okay. I knew it. I knew there was another one. I didn't know it, but I thought there was. Oh, I'm getting attacked. But must pick up the leaves. Get wrecked. Where's your loots? Okay, so I think I have a... I do have a miner on me. Perfect. So this is going to be the source for our iron rods and maybe our screws as well. So production, miner Mark 1. And this gets to go all the way over there. And that's okay. Do that. Okay. So I got the power line started first here, because we're going to have to do the smelters as well. So let's go there. Let's bring this back home. Black powder is from sulfur. Oh, okay. Well, I maybe just don't have that technology yet. Okay, I can connect here. Okay, we do this one now. We're going to deconstruct a lot of this stuff, I believe, eventually. Okay. I think it's from sulfur and coal. All right, so I'm trying to figure out... So we did the math on the iron plates, which is actually pretty simple. 120 iron or 120 from the pure vein actually becomes 120 iron plates a minute, right? So it's 30 times... it was 20 per. So this one does 15 per minute. Oh God, this is going to be some math. All right. All right, so what's 120 divided by, hold on a sec. 120 divided by 15 is 8. So we can make 8 iron rod producers with 1 pure vein. Okay. So I can make 8 of these things. How many screw things do we need to do is the question. It uses 1 iron rod per minute to create 4 screws a minute. This is the tough one because it creates so many screws. The range on the power poles is very generous. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, so what am I trying to figure out? I guess what I want to figure out is how many screws do I want to make a minute? I think I want to make 120 a minute because that's what a Mark II belt can do. So 120 a minute would be 3 screw producers. So 3 screw producers would each need 1 iron rod per minute. No, it needs 10 per minute. Okay. Oh my god, math. Okay, so I want to make 3, or maybe I want to do 2 full. I know you use a lot of screws for things, so I might actually want to do 6. So if I do 6 screw producers, kind of like we did 6 iron plate producers, how many iron rods do we need for that? That would be 60 per minute. 60 per minute. And how many do 8 of these things? 60 per minute. So that would be half of our iron rod production, is that right? If I make 8 iron rod producers, they're making 120 a minute. Half of those would be 60 a minute, which is what we need. So I think we need 8 iron rod producers and we need 6 screw producers. I think that's right. 8 rods, 6 screws. I think that's the math I want. We're doing frickin' math on stream here. Okay, so that is a lot of constructors, by the way. You know what? I think I'm going to stop these because I think I have enough for now, and I want to take the materials that these are using. Am I full up on materials right now? I need to make some space. Let me go make some space. Okay. So I want to deconstruct a lot of this so I can get the resources back. Because we should have plenty stored in here at the moment of this stuff. Yeah, we got lots of rods. We got lots of screws. Okay, so we're going to stop our production here and create our next thing here. So let's throw this in there. Caterium. I need 50 to get the next thing on that. This guy. This guy. Limestone. Like a limestone cowboy. Wow, that was a random reference there. Limestone cowboy. Limestone cowboy, best cowboy. Okay, phew, that was tough. What, were you talking about the math I just did, or what you're talking about social distancing and COVID-19? Both were pretty tough. Let's fill these guys up. I got 3 of these guys now. There. Okay. Your Twitch alerts, your Twitch channel alerts tend to be Futurama. Oh, that's awesome. Futurama is amazing. Okay, did I make enough room? I think I made enough room. Let me actually eat some Deku nuts here. Man, he's eating the whole thing, shell and all. This guy is hardcore, man. Hardcore parkour. Hardcore parkour. All right, so we're going to deconstruct all this stuff because I want to. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to deconstruct its source of materials at the moment. I'll let it finish producing what it's currently working on. And this I eventually might use for something else, but I'm going to currently not use it. So we'll let that do its thing. And what we're going to do is we're going to create 4... Do I have the stuff to make 4 smelters? Yes, I do. Is there hunger in this or just health? Just health. When you eat, you're restoring your health. There's no hunger or... you know, bathroom mechanic or anything. Thank God. It would be kind of a pain if you had to worry about hunger as well as everything else. The survival in this game, the survival challenges are limited to things trying to kill you, and you eating food to recover health you take from those things. So, actually, I should start it out right here because I want to have a splitter. Splitter, 2 more splitters, and then 4 of these guys. And then back to the mergers, I believe. And this should give us, like the other one, 2 fully stacked conveyor belts of iron ingots. With the things try to kill you being mainly gravity? Well, I mean, sure. Gravity when you get like a jetpack or something, or if you're really, really high up. The ending of Futurama made you bawl your eyes out? Oh, I didn't even know there was an ending to it. I remember it was actually canceled for a while. If I remember correctly, wasn't it canceled for a while, and then like Comedy Central bought it out and re-continued it, something like that. Ow. Oh god. There we go. You actually really like the Futurama ending once they came back to finish it. The age-old fight of player versus gravity. Gravity has a solid lead. That's right. Anything else I need out here? I just picked up some random quartz, Caterium or anything. I should actually have some beacons with me so that when I find stuff, I can make a note of it. So that's impure iron, so I don't care about that. Is he gonna attack me? Actually, I should kill him because I need the carapaces for stuff. Okay, grabbing leaves from next to nodes is very difficult. Hitbox could use a little work on that. How do I... So I don't want the iron ore, I want that. It's like I have to be above it or something. There. There. Hey, what's up? Oh, wait. Good news, everyone. Good news, everyone. Okay. I thought you were saying, hello, everyone. All right. Good news, everyone. Man, I do need to watch your stream. I want to see your Futurama alerts. Next up from 2020, Rand gets canceled and then gets picked up by Comedy Central. Man, I bet I'd make more money if I was picked up by Comedy Central. At least I hope so, or else that wouldn't be very good pay. Okay, so let's see. Splitter is going to be right here. Actually, I think it needs to be right here. Will that fit? Can I go from there to there? Good. Okay, and so we're going to have another group of splitters, and then we're going to have our smelters. So we will go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have a Futurama ship in FTL? We don't, and we definitely should. We definitely should have a Futurama themed ship. Okay. I think we want it to go like that. Will that fit, Giggity? That fits. That fits. Okay. There. Very nice. And then splitter right there. There to there. Hopefully my power can take this. Oh, I'm out of iron plates, damn it. Can I make a... Damn it, I got it. Damn it, I gotta go make my own plates. A giggity-themed FTL ship. Giggity. I can't do Quagmire very well. Oh, I can get some plates from right here. If I do this, since these guys are almost done working, you probably have a full. Yeah, you have a bunch of iron ingots in there. To actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take those from you. I'm gonna steal from you. I'm gonna deconstruct you. I'm going to do the same thing here. Steal from you. I'm not going to deconstruct you because that's backed up for a while, so not to take anything else there, but we will do this, and that gives us iron plates to build stuff over here. Death by Snoo Snoo. I remember that episode. It was a great episode. Amazons is in the Mood, I think, is the episode off the top of your head. Oh, anyone else realize the Popular Fry saves is the same Poplar that saves him later in the series? The Poplar Fry saves. I don't know if I know that reference. I haven't watched Futurama in too long, I guess. And I definitely haven't seen every episode, that's for sure. Okay, so hopefully things won't shut down, but I'm going to do... this here. I'm going to start powering these things. There and right there. 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 Okay. I did add extra power kind of in anticipation of doing stuff like this, so that's good. So then we do... let's do this. Let me actually put a ramp up to here in case I ever occasionally need to actually come here. So it would be foundations, ramp, there, there, and then do a half ramp there, there. Go. Okay, cool. And then we need 2 mergers. That's a splitter. That's a merger. All right, I need to take my last break of the day here soon. So let me get this set up, and then we'll take my last break of the day here. I'll need to go get a bunch of iron plates to get these conveyors over there. But thankfully, we have those much more efficiently mass producing now. Really? That just gives me that. Okay. Let me just go steal a couple more iron plates real fast. Why not Zoidberg? Kip, Zoltan, Better, Amantis, Leela, and Engie, and a Fry, a stupid human. What? But my cats all the time, and they look at me like, stupid human. I don't know. Is that supposed to be... oh, sorry. My Zoidberg's not very good. Okay, I'm gonna have to get more plates. Oh, I can get them from this thing. Okay. Well, I'll just go ahead and deconstruct this entire thing. And you know what? I should actually, just before I go back there, get all of the iron plates. So I wish I could manually have this thing just doing crafting ingots the entire time while I'm AFK, but I can't quite do that. So real quick, my friends, I'm gonna stand up, use restroom, take my last break of the day. Thank y'all so much for watching. If there's anybody new to the stream, please hit the follow. Hope you're enjoying the Satisfactory. Such a cool, chill, fun game. Scratching that automation itch. But when I come back, we will get we'll get iron screws and rods going. So see y'all in just a bit, my friends. Y'all rock. See you in a second.